Good evening everyone and welcome to day 2 of our prize giving. I would like to start by thanking the Alva Academy concert band. There's approximately 50 pupils in the concert band at the moment, and that piece of music that you heard there, Jai Ho, is one of the concert band's favourite. It is a bit different this year because under normal circumstances the concert band would be sitting in front of me here and we would be performing live. However, they did still all perform, however they performed in their own houses, and Mr. Clifford has very cleverly and kindly put all the recordings together to provide you with the performance that you've just experienced there. So I'd like to say thank you to everyone in the concert band and to Mr. Clifford for pulling all that together. We're looking at S4 subject prizes tonight, and I would like to say that before we go any further that I have been very impressed with our S4 year group this year. Ever since they came up to the school in S1, they have been an outstanding year group in terms of what they do for the school, how they treat each other, and how they fit into the values of our school in general. We had and still have great expectations for this particular year group, and we knew through our monitoring and tracking over the years that this year group were going to be something special. We knew that the attainment of this year group was going to be something quite remarkable, and we believe, despite the fact that they didn't get the opportunity to sit exams, that their attainment will still be one of the best, if not the best, year attainments this school has seen, if not for a long time, possibly forever. So without any further information from me, I'm going to pass over to Mrs. Brown, who's going to read out the names of just some of the pupils who have done so incredibly well this year in each of the different subjects in the school. Thank you.
And the S4 prize winner for Engineering Science, Simon Begg. Practical Woodwork, Ross Cameron. Dance, Ellie Campbell. Administration, Ellie Clark. Spanish, Lara Coque-Bryce. Physics and Biology, Jasper Crosser. English and Computing, Emily Druitt. Practical Cookery, Cara Drysdale. Art and Design, Emma Feehan. Music and History, Mark Forbes. German, Ben Gregory. Modern Studies and Geography, Saffron Hadfield. Maths and Chemistry, Sean Mackey. Design and Manufacture, Thomas McGregor. PE, Holly McIntyre. Graphic Communication, Ross Mackay. Business Management, Robin Purvis.
Thank you to Mrs. Brown for reading out all those names. As S4 yearhead, it is quite humbling to me and a privilege to see the pupils who I've been responsible for 2 years now, through 3rd and 4th year, coming up and receiving so many awards for the amazing amount of work that they have done. So from myself as well, can I say to every single one of the pupils who have just received an award, very well done. We're going to move on now to Duke of Edinburgh. Many of you may know that the work that has been going on in Alva Academy with regards to Duke of Edinburgh recently has been outstanding, and we're going from strength to strength. We've been running Duke of Edinburgh for approximately 3 years now, which is a relatively short period of time. But in that period of time, we now have a record number of entrants, and not only that, we have a record number of successes of every school in Scotland with regards to Duke of Edinburgh. We're unable to present all the Duke of Edinburgh awards this evening because of that. However, there has been a separate Duke of Edinburgh Awards ceremony held throughout the course of this session, where pupils and parents were able to come along and see those awards being presented. We did build up an additional partnership this year with the Glasgow Dental Hospital, a number of their students, led by one of their lecturers, came out and they delivered first aid training to many of our pupils, many of our Duke of Edinburgh pupils. And over 120 pupils in this school are now trained in Heart Start, and many are also trained in bandaging and basic first aid as a result of this. So we are indebted to the dental hospital for supporting us with that. I'm now going to hand over to the Duke of Edinburgh team within the school themselves to explain a wee bit more about what they've been doing throughout the course of this session, and that will include some input from Mrs Middleton, who's our Duke of Edinburgh leader and star within the school, and also an input from Ruth Marvel, who is the newly appointed CEO of Duke of Edinburgh Scotland. Ruth was originally going to be our guest of honour this evening had the COVID lockdown not taken place. So this is the next best thing, but I'll now hand you over to Duke of Edinburgh team.
If you don't know which way to turn, each one a long and winding road, every fall a lesson learned. Well, this is how the story goes, and you don't know why your heart burns inside. All the tears you cried turn to dreams. Dream your dreams, for if you try, then you will fly and believe. And if that world is not what it seems, the road you found on restless ground will lead you home.
Duke of Edinburgh has been one of the proudest achievements of my teaching career. Since taking over the prestigious role of Duke of Edinburgh Manager, I've been lucky enough to work with some of the most dedicated, committed, fun and brave pupils and parents and staff. It's no mean feat to achieve a bronze, silver or gold award, but by embracing our values of determination, creativity, focus and service, we are so proud to have record numbers of entrants and successes in Scotland. There have been many highlights along the way, which have included being invited to the Scottish Parliament, the Queen's Garden Party, as well as seeing our pupils use their skill to perform music and act as guides at the National Duke of Edinburgh Conference. This was topped off with Alva Academy's very first award ceremony in front of staff and pupils. However, the proudest moment for me has been seeing and hearing just what Duke of Edinburgh has meant to our pupils. In pupils' words, benefits have included increased confidence when problem solving, making friends and supporting people, learning how to survive, better relationships with staff, and a sense of pride in themselves, their school and others. Duke of Edinburgh has helped create a real sense of community, and to observe the relevant staff and pupils sharing and celebrating success is both heartwarming and refreshing. They have truly embraced everything that the Duke of Edinburgh scheme affords, and I know it will continue to go from strength to strength.
Dream your dreams, for if you try, then you will fly and believe. And if that world is not what it seems, the road you found on restless ground will lead you home.
Hello to all the staff and students at Alva Academy. My name is Ruth Marvel and I'm the Chief Executive of the Duke of Edinburgh's Award. I'm delighted to be joining you today to celebrate your virtual prize giving and congratulate all of the young people who've achieved a DofE award this year. Alva Academy is one of the jewels in the crown of DofE in Scotland. You have enrolled record numbers of young people over the last few years, and it's brilliant to see how many young people are also going on to achieve their awards. I had the good fortune to meet a number of Alva students at the DofE Leaders Conference earlier this year, and it was brilliant to hear your stories about how DofE has helped you to develop your confidence, your resilience, and the skills that you need to do incredible things like sing in the choir and compare an entire conference. Before I go, I wanted to say a big thank you to Miss Middleton and Mr. Clifford for all that they do to support you with your DofE. It's a big job, and here at DofE we really appreciate all of their efforts. So big congratulations to everybody, and a big thank you to Mr. Clifford and Miss Middleton. I hope you have a fantastic celebration.
Dream your dreams, for if you try then you will fly and believe. And if that world is not what it seems, the road you found on restless ground will lead you home.
Can I thank Ruth Marvel and Mrs. Middleton for their contribution in that short clip? And can I also congratulate all of the pupils who have been involved in Duke of Edinburgh this year in terms of their successes. They've been quite outstanding, and I know Mrs. Middleton tells me regularly what a treat they are to work with. The song that you heard being performed throughout that particular clip was a song called Dream Your Dreams. That was a song that was written and performed at the Scottish Parliament this year, when a number of our pupils were presented with their medals in the Scottish Parliament building, and also gave a presentation with regards to what they have been doing as part of the Duke of Edinburgh throughout the year. They spoke very passionately about what they've been involved in and were a credit to the school, and I would like to thank them for their input with that. Can I finish today by thanking you for joining us today? I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. I hope you're very, very proud of the pupils that you saw today, and I sincerely hope that you'll join us again tomorrow, where we get to celebrate even more successes of our young people at Alva Academy.